Tyler Duckworth, and this is my diverse story. I was born in Fargo, North Dakota, and to fundamentalist Christian parents. And it's no surprise to anyone, I'm very gay.
The news is heartbreaking for fans of reality television. Tyler Duckworth, a two-time winner of MTV's The Challenge, has died at the age of 44. His death has left friends, fellow competitors, and longtime viewers remembering a man who brought humor, confidence, and unforgettable energy to one of reality TV's most demanding franchises. According to reports, Tyler's mother, Joni, shared the news of his death on Facebook. She said that the cause of death was still under investigation. Reports also stated that Tyler was found unresponsive in a bathroom on Tuesday. As his loved ones wait for answers, fans are left reflecting on the remarkable journey of a competitor who became a familiar face in the MTV world. Tyler first entered the reality TV spotlight in 2006 when he appeared on MTV's The Real World, Key West. From the beginning, he made it clear that he was not someone who would quietly blend into the background. He described himself as someone whose personality could create an immediate reaction. People, he said, tended to either love him or dislike him within minutes of meeting him. That confidence, combined with his larger-than-life personality, quickly made him memorable. But Tyler's journey was about more than personality. He was also a competitor. That same year, he joined the challenge for the first time. His early appearances did not immediately produce the success he would eventually become known for. He competed in the competition and returned again, but both times his journey ended relatively early. For many competitors, an early elimination might have been the end of the story. For Tyler, it was only the beginning. He continued developing as a competitor, learning how to handle the pressure, the alliances, the politics, and the physical demands that made the challenge so difficult. Then came 2010. Tyler returned for what would become one of the most important seasons of his career. This time, he went deep into the competition and proved that he was more than an entertaining personality. He had the ability to compete when the pressure was at its highest. By the end of the season, Tyler had done something that every competitor dreams of doing. He won. The victory was especially meaningful to him because of what it represented personally. Tyler spoke about paying for college himself through student loans and explained how important it would be to finally pay those loans off. Winning the challenge gave him an accomplishment he could be proud of long after the cameras stopped rolling. But Tyler wasn't finished. He returned for the following season and once again found himself competing at the highest level. And once again, he won. 2 consecutive victories transformed Tyler from a memorable reality TV personality into a challenge champion. His back-to-back wins became one of the defining achievements of his reality television career. But what made Tyler memorable wasn't simply the trophies. It was his personality. Fans saw him joke, compete, argue, celebrate, and form friendships with people he met inside the challenge house. Reality television can create unusual relationships because competitors are forced to live together, compete together, and sometimes depend completely on one another. Tyler understood that unique environment. In interviews, he talked about how interesting it was to watch people live together and then suddenly have to perform as teammates or competitors. The experience could reveal sides of people's personalities that viewers might never see in ordinary life. For Tyler, those relationships became an important part of the experience. Years after his original appearances, he returned to the franchise again. In 2022, Tyler appeared on The Challenge, All Stars 3. For longtime fans, seeing him return was a nostalgic moment. He was reunited with familiar faces and competitors he considered friends and even family. Although his return ended during the first episode, his appearance reminded viewers of the impact he had made during his earlier seasons. Tyler had already secured his place in challenge history. He was a 2-time champion, a veteran competitor, and a personality who helped make the franchise memorable during an important era of reality television. Now, following news of his death at just 44 years old, fans are revisiting his greatest moments and remembering the person behind the competition. For viewers who watched Tyler during his earliest days on The Real World, his journey represented something special. He entered reality television as a young man with a huge personality and eventually became one of the show's champions. For those who discovered him through the challenge, he will be remembered for his determination, his humor, his competitive spirit, and those two unforgettable victories. And for the people who knew Tyler personally, his loss is about much more than television. It is about losing a son, a friend, a teammate, and a person who share important moments of their lives. At only 44, Tyler's story has come to an incredibly sad and unexpected ending. The circumstances surrounding his death remain under investigation, and his loved ones are waiting for answers. For now, fans are left with memories of the moments Tyler gave them on screen, from his first appearance in the real world, Key West, to his early challenge eliminations, to his incredible back-to-back championships, and finally his return to All Stars. Tyler Duckworth's journey was filled with highs, setbacks, laughter, competition, and unforgettable moments. Reality television has changed dramatically over the years, but certain personalities remain part of its history. Tyler Duckworth is one of them. His legacy will not simply be measured by the 2 championships he won. It will also live on through the memories of the people who watched him compete, laughed at his personality, and followed his journey across the years. As fans and former castmates remember Tyler, one thing is clear. His time on television may have been limited, but the impression he left was lasting. Rest in peace, Tyler Duckworth. You may have left a challenge, but you will never be forgotten by the fans who watched you conquer it.